Now let us will go to the one more organ. That organ is a urinary bladder. Now this urinary bladder, it is said to be as a water reservoir of the urine. The urine which has been produced in the kidney by the nephron, it will be going to traverse through and through the ureter, and then it will be lodging in or stored in for a moment into the urinary bladder. So this is the urinary bladder. So urinary bladder is present in the water that of the pelvic cavity. In case of the water male, in the front of the rectum and in front of that of the seminal vesicles, as well as the ductus deferens, but behind the pubic symphysis. This is the rectum, this is the seminal vesicle, this is the ductus deferens. In front of rectum and the seminal vesicle, but behind the pubic symphysis in the true pelvic cavity. Now this urinary bladder, which is there like this, it is not only the water that of the, you can say, pelvic organ. It is a pelvic organ when it is empty, and it is what abdominopelvic organ when it is filled by the urine. Now in case of female, this urinary bladder is present in between the rectum and the water that of the, you can say, uterus, and the water that of the pubic symphysis. So urinary bladder in case of female, it is present in the pelvic cavity behind the pubic symphysis and in front of rectum and the water that of the uterus. So this urinary bladder, when it is filled, it is a balloon shaped and it is a abdominopelvic. But when it is empty, it is a true pelvic organ and it will be assuming the shape of tetrahedron. Shape. The size of the water that of the urinary bladder is varies depending upon the capacity of the water that of the urine that which will be going to stored. The water that of the, you can say, urinary bladder, which will be having like this, it has got apex. This is what the male, this is what the female. So this is the uterus, this is the rectum, this is the urethra, this is pubic symphysis. Now urinary bladder has got the apex. This is the neck. Then you have got, this is the base, or it is also said to be as a fungus. Then this is the anterior border. This will be the posterolateral border. supralateral border. This is the right supralateral border. Then you have got the surfaces. This surface is the infralateral surface. This surface is the superior surface. There are the two infralateral surface. Now this base of the fundus may be going to call it as the posterior surface. Now you have to tell about urinary bladder. Urinary bladder has got the apex. The apex of the urinary bladder is directing upwards and means forwards and upwards. It is giving the way for the beginning of right, left and the right supralateral border as well as the anterior border. Now this apex is a narrow and pointed. The apex of the urinary bladder, which is directing forwards and upwards, will be going to get connect with the water that of the, you can say, ligament of the water that of the folds of the peritoneum. Those are called as the what? Median and two medial and lateral. So two medial right left and two lateral right and left umbilical ligaments, which will be going to get such access to the water that of the umbilicus. This is the fold of the peritoneum where it is attached. Now you have got the base of the water that of the urinary bladder, or it is said to be as a fundus. Now the fundus of the water that of the urinary bladder is also said to be as the base, or it is called as the posterior surface. The posterior surface of the water that of the, you can say, urinary bladder, it will be going to have the water directing backwards and little downwards. So this thing, for the purpose of explanation, it will be dividing into two portions. One is the water lower part, another is the upper part. So this is the upper part, so this is the lower part. The upper part of the posterior surface of the water that of the urinary bladder or the fundus or the base, which is directing, you can say, straightway backwards, or rather you can say a little bit down. So this thing is related to the apex of that of the, you can say, seminal vesicle and the water that of the ductus deferens and the vessels which are there at the water that of the apex of the water that of the seminal vesicle and the arteries and the veins which are there at the ductus deferens as well as the lymph vessels and the water that of the nerve filaments. Apart from that, vesicular arteries, vesicular veins, vesicular group of lymph vessels, lymph nodes and the nerve filaments which are reaching to the seminal vesicles. Then it is related to the water that of the pelvic part of the water that of the ureter, where it will be going to making any entry at the upper lateral posterior surface or the base of that of the urinary bladder, where the so carried urine from the kidney by the nephron, it will be going to open into the urinary bladder. So this is the thing. In case of male, only below, that is the lower part of the posterior surface of the urinary bladder, it is related to the water that of the, you can say, lower part of the water that of the rectum and the lower part of that of the union of the water seminal vesicle of one to the another, and the beginning of that of the, you can say, prostatic plexus and the beginning of that of the anal canal. So that will be the what in case of the male. Apart from that of the prostatic vessels, prostatic venous plexus, lymph vessels, prostatic and the what nerve fluxus of the what that of the prostate. So this will be the thing. Apart from that, it is also related to a one pouch. Now that pouch is called as a what? Retrovesical pouch. These all things are related in case of the water that of the male at the level of the base or the fundus or the posterior surface. Now let us will go to the water that of the, where you can say, upper posterior surface of that of the urinary bladder. That too in case of female. Here it is related to the water that of the, definitely the water that of the, you can say, rectum, lower part, and the water that of the retrouterine pouch, and the vessels which are related to the water that of the, where you can say, rectum. So those are the inferior rectal artery, veins, lymph vessels, and the nerve filaments. Then the what entire body part of that of the uterus. Then the what uterine arteries, uterine veins, uterine lymph vessels, and the what sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve filaments. Apart from that, it is once again related to the what one pouch. That pouch is called as a what? Retrovesical pouch. Apart from all these, it is also related to the what that of the vessels which will be there reaching to the water that of the fallopian tubes. And then you have got the water pelvic part of the water that of the ureters, pelvic part of the ureter. So this is in case of female at the upper posterior surface, or what we say as the what upper base or the fundus of that of the urinary bladder in case of the female. But now the lower surface or the lower posterior surface, which is directing almost all backwards, and it is related to lower part of the what anterior surface of the body, and the what that of the, where you can say, anterior part of that of the cervix of the uterus, and uterine arteries, uterine veins, and the vaginal arteries, vaginal veins. Then it is related to the what lowest part of retrovesical pouch. Still behind, it is related to the water that of the inferior rectal arteries, inferior rectal veins, inferior rectal group of lymph vessels, and then upper part of the water that of the anal canal, and then nerve filaments. Then you have got the pouch, that is the lowest part of retrouterine pouch or pouch of Daclas. This is the pouch of Daclas. So this is what how it is related to.